Jason, a frustrating night. What's your overriding emotion right now?
Men v boys. Very disappointing, you know. The message was loud and clear before the game. Big game, you know. No love lost in terms of like the rivalry, which you love, you know, good crowd. But you have to turn up. And like I said, some of the goals were schoolboy, absolute schoolboy. You know, you do a lot of work in training, but you can't legislate for balls over the top, one ball, and players, you know, not going runners. Darlington played well. I thought Darlington were excellent first half, moved the ball well. We didn't get anywhere near them, didn't lay a glove on them, which was so disappointing because, like I said, you know, we'd been on a decent enough run at home, winning games, and we were looking forward to the game. But like I said, it was so flat. It was possibly one of the worst performances I've ever seen in terms of first half. First half was, but you take credit to them because, you know, we couldn't live with Beck up front. You know, he ran him a ragged at the back in the first half. Him and Jacob Hazel, they had runners off him. But they just looked, you know, they looked a team full of confidence. You know, and that's what, you know, winning breeds confidence. Whether they took the foot off the gas in the second half, but all I asked at half time was to win the second half, and we did that. We could have made a little bit more of a game if we got the second. You know, but I can't fault the effort the second half. We were a lot more tighter. We had a bit more of the ball. Subs made a bit of a difference, which was good to see. But like I said, you know, people question why you play a 40-year-old at the back, and I think the answer's loud and clear there tonight. You know, I think you don't realise how much you miss him until he's not playing. I think second half when we went to a 4, they dealt with a lot more. But like I said, you know, he must be stood there on the sideline watching that and look and be aghast of some of the defending that we had. Because like I said, you know, I'm asked him at half time, and the goals are so poor. But like I said, take nothing away from Darlington because I thought they were really good tonight.
It is a difficult half-time team talking 3-0 down, isn't it? Because you suppose you're angry, but you want to try and inspire if there's any hope to try and keep them going as well. So it's difficult to know what balance to strike, I guess.
No, well, like I said, I could have gone in there and tore the dressing room down and kicked the bins and kicked the flip chart, but I was so annoyed. You know, I'm the manager at this time, and I take the flak, and rightly so, because I picked that side. But I questioned every one of them in there because, like I said, you know, as soon as you go over that white line, you get judged. You know, there's no hiding place, and like I said to Chan and Lewis, it's all right doing it on a Tuesday and Thursday in training and looking really good, but you get judged on, you know, out there. And for me, it's not about ability tonight. It's about the lack of, you know, the goals, schoolboy, and the desire. The first half, you know, like I said, we didn't lay a glove on them. It's important when you're at home, you start bright, and we didn't do that tonight. And like I say, but the first goals killed us. Like I said, they looked as though they were going to score every time they went forward in the first half. You know, we made changes in the second half in terms of personnel and system, and we had a little bit of a go. I think we had a good spell for 20 minutes. But whether that was because, like I said, they'd got the cigars out or what, I don't know. But like I said, I can't fault the effort the second half. But like I say, the game was done and dusted.
How pleased are you for Corey McKeown? You know, you brought him in from Blyth Spartans. I think he showed a little bit of the reason why tonight, and got his first goal for the club as well. Yeah,
he's a quality player. You know, it's just getting find that balance of where to play him. But the beauty is now we've got options up front. You know, with Tom Allen, with Blackie, with Glenn, and with Corey. He took his goal ever so well. But just before that, you know, he glided past a couple of players. He caused a few problems in their wide areas. So I said that at the end of the game, the subs made a bit of a difference today, and Tom Allen did really well when he came on, and so did Corey. But like I said, in Sparky, you know, we know what Sparky does. He gets on the ball and he plays them telling passes. But for 30 minutes in a game of 90 is not good enough, especially at home in front of the supporters.
And finally, the focus back on the league now, double header against Blyth coming up, and you know, how much you're looking forward to that?
Massive. Blyth's a tough place to go. You know, you just look at the results that they pick up at home. Brackley's, the Drew. You know, they're a very difficult team to play. I don't think they've got the rewards that their performances deserve. You know, I have people watching the games, and by all accounts, they're a very good football side who move the ball well. But if we play anywhere like we did first half, it doesn't matter which team we play, you know, we'll get beat. We conceded far too many goals. Got to do the basics better, and then, like I said, we'll regroup on Thursday and go again. But can only apologise to the supporters for that first half performance, because it's not a performance that we've come accustomed to. Maybe this season's been little bits of that. But like I said, that's certainly fell way below the standards that we expect of this football club.